Hey everybody, welcome back to another morning with Momentum. My name is Adam. I am one of the owners at Momentum Construction and Design, and today I'm talking about pre-construction. Basically, it's everything that happens before we start the construction on a project, and it's a really important and impactful part of our system. Here at Momentum, we have a process that we simply call the Momentum process, and what that is a force, phase, process that guides you through the entire remodeling experience. So there's the discovery process, the design process, the planning process, and then at the end, the production process. What I want to talk about today are the two middle ones that we kind of consider under the umbrella of pre-construction, and that's the design process and the planning process. So let me start first with the design process. Somewhat straightforward based on the name, but it is when our design team goes through a series of stages of discovery, learning about your project, developing a mood, coming up with concepts, moving over to the construction plans and material selections. And by the end of that, we basically have a buildable set of plans and all the supporting documents that go with it. Then there's the planning phase. So we've gone to a contract with those plans and specifications, and during the planning phase is another important part where we apply for permits, we start ordering products, we develop a detailed schedule, and so on. So both of these are important, but they have nothing to do with demo or framing or starting the actual work in your home. So these pre-construction parts of our system can take 90 to 120 days on average. And that may feel like a long time, and to some it is, who want to start their project right away. We, in our system, to do it right, cannot push projects much faster than that. If it is a smaller job, it can move a little faster, or if it's really simple, it can. But for a major remodel, we need that block of time to do it right. So why do we invest so much in this process? Well, we have found that the pre-construction phase really translates to proper planning prevents poor performance. So when we invest all this time into these upfront details, we come away with accurate set of plans, complete selections, realistic schedule, accurate budgets, thought through details, and basically we're handing over a complete package to our production team and our project managers that's thought out, ready to go, no surprises. When you rush and skip this phase, quite frankly, the opposite happens. There will be missing information, there will be mistakes, there will be people that aren't prepared to do their work. And that costs ultimately not just us, but our clients time, money, stress, and so on. So as a business owner, along with my business partner Drew, in the past, before we did this, so I would say probably pre-COVID, there would be a ton of interruptions, and what we also term fires. We would spend a lot of our time not running our business, but putting out fires. So we would be answering questions about missing information in contracts, mistakes on the plans. Drew, running the production department, would have to get way too involved in the day-to-day project management because our project managers weren't set up for success. Now that we spend all this time on pre-construction, honestly, my life has changed. Very rarely am I getting late calls at night from disgruntled clients. I'm not having meeting with employees who are disgruntled because they're not prepared or they haven't been given what they need to succeed. Our numbers are better, honestly. So, when we're trying to run a profitable, responsible business and we know our numbers better because we're planning and thinking through things, I don't lose as much sleep at night. And it spreads throughout the business when you're set up, when you have set everybody up for success. So our clients are happier because we can focus on the quality of the project. They're happier because the numbers are coming in where we told them we were going to be, so there's clear communication, and we're setting up expectations and meeting them. And then our team is happier because, number one, we work as a team to prepare and plan, and everybody has each other's back. So our team can focus on better quality. They can focus on their work-life balance so that they're happier and their families are taken care of. So as we continue to grow, we're obviously still trying to improve these systems, and we'll probably never stop trying to make it better. But I can say right now today that our pre-construction part of our system has done a ton of amazing things for us, and it's why when people want to fast track a project and skip steps, why we push back, because this is super important. All right, I'll stop talking. So that's a little bit about why we find pre-construction so important. We'll talk to you on the next video. Thanks. Bye.